It's Breakfast Daily on Citi TV. Thank you so much for staying with us. Now, in just about 2 weeks, myself, Philip Ashon, and a few cool people in Ghana will be touring 12 regions in 7 days. So Philip is going to walk us through the gadgets we need for Heritage Caravan. And if you won't join us, don't worry. You can go on your own adventure and also make notes of these gadgets. I'm sure Kweku David has his book and his pen to write it down. This is the Consumer Tech segment of Breakfast Daily. I have been joined by Philip Kofi Ashon, Head of Production and host of Citi Trends. Good morning.
What's up, Dziffa?
How are you?
I'm pretty
psyched up. I'm pretty psyched up for the trip.
I mean, this will be my 4th caravan.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean,
why are you such caravan?
Those of you who prefer to stay in house and indoors.
Shout out to AJ.
So as you can see, I have a couple of stuff that I brought along.
Oh, you brought all your...
to show you guys about some of the things that I think you should be packing along for the caravan. It's a very exciting trip. It's a very exciting time for a lot of people who have already been on it. And if this is your first time being on a caravan, I have to tell you, you have to psych yourself up for a lot of fun. However, I also understand that a lot of people like to bring their gadgets along. Sometimes they want to take pictures and things like that. But there are a couple of things that I really recommend that you bring along, and that's what we're going to talk about today.
Cool.
So the first thing, most important, is your phone. Please bring along your phone. Don't leave your phone at home, no matter what phone it is. Huawei, Infinix, iPhone, Samsung, whatever it is, please make sure you pack your phone with you. It's good for us to keep in touch with you. It's good for us to send you WhatsApp messages, because usually there's a WhatsApp group that's created to ensure that everybody's on the same page. So please bring your phone along. It's really important. And whatever you choose to bring along in terms of a phone, make sure you have enough storage capacity on it.
Because you take lots of pictures.
You'll be taking so many pictures. Trust me, everywhere you go will be iconic. You would want to make sure you capture the moments. Sometimes in video, we are doing our Jama sessions. We are enjoying ourselves in the bus and stuff like that.
Somebody's sleeping and you want to catch a picture.
You just want to capture it. You know, Dziffa probably. I never
sleep. On the
bus. You don't want to miss any of that. You don't want to miss any of that. So please make sure that one of the first things that you pack in your bag is your phone. The second thing after your phone, I think, should be your power bank.
This is a massive power bank.
Yes,
you can hurt someone with this power bank.
This is one of my favorite power banks for a couple of reasons.
Okay.
First reason is it's a 20 milliampere battery power bank. That's the first thing. Second thing is that it has multiple inputs. So you can see a USB-C, you can see a USB 3.0 input. It has multiple inputs. Third thing is that this same power bank can actually power my laptop as well.
How?
Because of the USB-C input right there. So if you're going to bring along a power bank, please make sure that it's something that has good capacity, preferably a 20 milliampere battery, because some of the distances we drive on are pretty long, and you don't want to run out of juice before we get to a location. So please make sure you pack a proper power bank on the trip. Make sure you have enough inputs, and it's only nice, and it's always a great conversation starter when someone pops up and says, "Oh, do you have a power bank?" and you happen to have a handy power bank with extra inputs like a USB-C and of course like a USB 3.0.
You just never know who you want to impress on the trip.
You never know. This could be the MD of a company, or
your future partner.
So it's always a great conversation starter to always have a power bank along. And in case you don't get anybody to chat with, which would be weird,
that really happens.
Just bring it along just to power your devices and you should be fine. The next thing that I would like to recommend are cables.
Yeah, you have a lot of different colors.
Okay, so I have a number of cables.
Very colorful.
So let me just walk you through them. So this for example is the cable for my phone, for my iPhone with a lightning edge. This one is that is a USB-C.
Okay.
So this is what typically you'll be using to charge a lot of these modern devices. Then you have this old one, usually used to charge phones that are probably like 7 years old.
Okay, or your MiFis and stuff.
Yeah, and your MiFis and things like that. But basically, always try to get all the cables for all your devices on the trip. If it is possible and you can pack it like 2 days or 3 days ahead, it will be really helpful so you don't forget. But please make sure you bring along all your cables. It will be really cool if you have a little pack that you can put all your cables in, so they are not flying around everywhere.
Yeah.
So please make sure that you bring all your cables along. The next thing, sometimes on the trip, you are a little tired, you've done all the jama and everything, and you just want to take a bit of rest. Look, sometimes we enjoy our music as well. One of the best things that you can come along with are a pair of earphones. These are my wireless Shure earphones. They are really, really super. Some people come along with noise cancelling earphones, which I don't really recommend because, you need to know what the vibe is on the bus.
The noise is part of the adventure.
noise is part of the fun. But sometimes you just want to zone out. You just want to have a bit of a quiet time. It's absolutely acceptable. So make sure you pack yourself some earphones. They can be headphones. They can be in-ear. They can be wireless. But I would like to suggest that if you're going to get yourself some earphones for this trip, make sure they are wireless. Why? Because sometimes, you're in a hurry, you're moving into a location and things like that, and you might trip on, the cable. So I would really suggest that if you're going to bring along some headphones, make sure that you bring along some wireless earphones or headphones. They're really, really helpful. Now, the next thing that I would really wish that a lot of people come along with are wireless speakers.
Why?
Because on the bus, we sometimes enjoy some really insane moments of fun.
Yeah.
So any of these
so
are great.
anyone can be DJ,
listen,
and we have the speaker.
If you have some, and some of these, especially when you have JBLs, you can connect 3 JBLs. So for example, one JBL in the back of the bus, another JBL in the middle of the bus, and another JBL in the front of the bus. And then once you put on the music, everybody on the bus can enjoy. So
you're giving me ideas.
If you have friends who you're coming along with, you guys can choose to buy 2 headphones, 2 wireless speakers. They can be the same brand, and then basically share the music across the bus. It would be great if we have as many wireless speakers as possible.
True.
Because sometimes the journey is when we're moving from the north all the way down to the western region. It's a very long ride. People's speakers might run out of juice and things like that, because it's 12 hours and things like that. So the more speakers we have, the more fun we are likely going to have on the bus as well. And look, everything is so much better when it comes to music. So those are some of the devices that I really wish you guys could pack along. Please make sure you don't forget your phone. Your phone is so important. You can do so much with it. Don't forget your power bank as well, because it's supposed to power all your devices. And it's kind of great. If you have a wireless speaker and you have an awesome power bank and you're running out of juice, you just connect the power bank to the speaker and you're pretty good to go. So it's great like that. You don't need to bring along a humongous camera, because really you don't need it. That's for us to do. That's our job.
True.
What you guys
have the drones
and stuff like that. What you just need to do is just come along with these very, very basic things. Make sure you don't forget your cables. Also, if you're packing your cables, please make sure that you have a little pouch that you can put all your cables in, so you can monitor which ones you brought along and which ones you're going to take back home with you. So like I said, your phone should be with you, your power bank should be with you, your cables should be with you, and of course your headphones or your earphones. And like I said, it is kind of preferable if you come along with a wireless one, because of the movements and stuff like that. Anything can happen. But if you have a wireless one, you basically don't have any wires to worry about. It's just tucked into your ear and you're pretty good to go. The last one, like I said, is the wireless speaker. Make sure if you have a wireless speaker, please bring it along. Just make sure they're really, really good sound, because we enjoy our good sound on the bus. So yeah.
Phil, a viewer has a very important question for you. His name is Sheba. He says, how are you going to charge all these devices?
How are you going to charge these devices?
You forgot to mention the charge.
Yes. So, like I said, if you're going to bring along your cables, most likely it's going to come along with a head.
So when you get to the location.
So when you get to the location, you get to the hotel at the end of the day, you can easily charge it. Now, when we are in transit, that is where the power bank comes to play. That is how you can, and that's why I'm saying that the minimum you should have for a power bank on this trip is a 10,000 milliampere battery. The minimum you should have is a 10,000 milliampere power bank. Please make sure that. I would always go for a 20,000, because you never know what is going to happen in the trip and what connections you're going to make and what you need to charge. but always try. Minimum should be a 10,000 milliampere battery for this trip. I think that it would really serve a lot of people very, very well if they decide to pack those ones.
Should they also bring like a multi-purpose socket so that when they get to the location, they can charge everything to make sure you have all the batteries?
Absolutely. Now, the thing is, it's great to bring it along.
But you don't need it.
But, I mean, you might need it depending on the number of devices that you bring along, for example. But, you know, some of the hotels provide it. You know, so sometimes you really
staying at really
need
hotels.
to bring it along. So, I mean, if you have it, it's great. If you have it, it's awesome. But most of the hotels will provide it for you. And so, you know, you're pretty good to go. These devices I talk about kind of personal, because it's kind of difficult sharing your earphones with people. It's kind of, some people might not be too open with giving away.
So bring your own headphones.
You know, their
kind of creepy.
Their cables and things like that, because they might need to charge their devices as well. So, I mean, if it's a travel adapter or something like that, that's cool. Just toss it in the bag and you're pretty good to go. But then once you get most of these things, you should be good to go for the trip. It's going to be a great trip. It's going to be a lot of fun. One of the things we always recommend, no matter the gadgets that you bring along, no matter what you bring along, always come with an open mind to have fun, because that is the experience. Come, have fun, meet new people, connect with new people, dance to the music, dance to the jama, you know, just let loose and enjoy Ghana. That is the whole point of it.
That's all we're doing.
Just meet the great people of Ghana and let's have some fun on the trip.
Thank you so much, Philip Kofi Ashon,
Absolutely.
host of Citi Trends and head of production here at
Absolutely.
Citi. And he'll be on the caravan. So make sure you bring your speakers, bring your phones, bring your power bank, bring your cords, and let's have lots and lots of fun. Don't forget to bring your personality as well. Don't leave that at home.
We hope you've enjoyed the show. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends. This is Breakfast Daily on Citi TV.
Join the Breakfast Daily team Monday through Fridays from 7:30 a.m. to 10. Join us for breakfast daily, only on Citi TV.